My life began when I was 11 months of age. I was taken to the hospital with my mum. The following morning, I was diagnosed with an incurable cancer of the central nervous system called neuroblastoma stage 4. Doctor said, no chance of survival, take your boy home and allow him to live the next few months with his family because there's nothing that we can do. My mum asked one question. I don't want to know what the chances are of my son dying is. I just want to know what the chances are of my son surviving is. The doctors gave me a 96% death rate. They said, go home. But my mum looked at my glass being 4% full and not 96% empty. I started chemo on my first birthday. My chemotherapy cycle was 9 days on, 3 days off, 9 days on, 3 days off. Not for weeks, not for months, but for years. I was on that same cycle until my 4th birthday when a doctor came in and said, Kerry, we're sorry, the treatment's no longer doing the job. We need to go into surgery. I went into surgery. 6 hours later, the doctors came out and said, we didn't get it all. There's now nothing we can do. But the next day, a doctor came in from America. He said, we're trialing a drug, it's called DTIC. Never been trialed on humans before, only on animals. We're gonna trial it on 25 kids. And I truly believe that outside of love, hope is the most powerful word in the English dictionary. This instilled hope into our lives. We started this drug 9 a.m. Tuesday morning. Within 24 hours, we were all transferred from the oncology ward to the burns unit. The after effects of this drug were so bad that we were completely covered from head to toe in blisters. What they would do is they would lie us in baths full of ice, trying to prevent our brains from frying. Within 1 month, 20 out of the 25 kids had passed away. Within 90 days, 24 out of the 25 kids were dead. My mum, she would sit there and she would watch a doctor come in and zip up a body bag and wheel them out because of the same drug that she chose to put me on. I say to people all around the world that I'm one of the lucky ones. But I never say I'm one of the lucky ones because I'm still alive. I say I'm one of the lucky ones because I wasn't my mum. My mum had it tough. She had to make a choice to inject the drug into a child that has killed everybody that had ever taken it. I was on that drug until my 7th birthday, until one day I was finally allowed to go home. The doctor said to my mum, your son, he will never go to school, he will never play sport, he'll be a housebound baby, and if he reaches his teenage years, it'll be a miracle. I got really sick. I got taken to hospital. I had bacterial meningitis, had fluid on the brain. And then I had a stroke down the right-hand side of my body. And I would pray every night, but I wouldn't wake up in the morning. I just wanted God to take me. But I kept waking up every morning. And I realized all I need to do is give back to the world. It's not about what you take, it's about what you give. I thought the saying was the more you give, the more you shall receive, but that saying is wrong. The saying should be the more you give expecting nothing in return, the more you shall receive. When I was 7, I heard through the curtains the doctor say to my mum, he will never go to sport, he will never play baseball, he will never ever go to school, and if he reaches his teenage years, it'll be a miracle. And my mum, she walked out and I said to her as if I didn't hear, what did the doctor say? And she said, everything's gonna be okay, son. When I was 12, I had a heart attack and the doctor said to my mum, he will never play sport again. She walked out and I said, what did he say? And she said, everything's gonna be okay, son. And earlier this year, I finally got a chance to return the favor. Unfortunately, earlier this year, the doctors found 4 tumors in my throat. I've never seen my wife cry so much in all my life. The doctor said to me, Michael, we're sorry, but tomorrow's not guaranteed, you need to slow down. But that's one thing we all have in common, because no one's guaranteed. I think that life is not about the amount of days that you live on this earth, but it's about what you fit into those days that allows you to live a remarkable life. And I remember driving home and she called me, my mum, and she said, Mike, what'd the doctor say? And I said to her, Mum, everything's gonna be okay. Every one of us, every single day, is blessed with the air that we breathe, the opportunities that we have. And I challenge you every single day to get out of bed and do something that your future self will be proud of.